Alright, the steering damper mod, I'm not sure about the 3rd gen, but it's the same for Gen 2 and Gen 1. You need a 5mm and a 6mm Allen key, a suitable container to fill with oil. This is just a baking tin. You can use a plastic Coke bottle or something, and some 20 weight fork oil, or this Honda power steering fluid, which is equivalent to 20 weight fork oil. Alright, so to remove the steering damper, it's pretty straightforward. You got a 6mm Allen key bolt in there. Access is a little bit limited, but you can still get into it. And then underneath you have the 5mm Allen key bolt. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off the bike now. Alright, so we got it off the bike now. This has done 28,000 kilometers unserviced. Moves quite quickly because the oil in there is quite thin and it's also quite old. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this out and drain all the old oil out. So this is a T10 Torx bit. So when I said earlier you need the 2 Allen keys, I forgot you also need the T10 Torx bit. So with that out, we can pump the old oil out, which is coming out real easy because it's very thin. Alright, so when all the old oil's out, we then need to pop it in the oil, make sure the hole is submerged, and then keep pumping it back and forth until it's filled with oil. Alright, so I've just done that so the end of that is submerged, and then you need to slowly work it back and forth. You might need it more upright. Try it the other way. Alright, so it takes a while, but as you can see, air's starting to come out. I'm starting to feel a bit more resistance in it. So basically we just keep doing this until there's no more air coming out. You can just see the oil squirting out. Alright, so now all the air's out. I'm going to try and pop this in with that upright so that no oil comes out. Nip that down. And now so we've still got a working damper, but I'm really having to push that. That's not massively stiff, but it's a good improvement on what it was. So now all we need to do is clean this up and put it back on the bike. Alright, so we got it all fitted up back on the bike now. There we go. I actually ended up bleeding it up again. I didn't have all the air out of it the first time. What I noticed was when I was moving it backwards and forwards, there was a small section where it would have free play before I could feel resistance, which was obviously a bit more air left in it. So be patient when you're bleeding the air out of it. It might take a while. I think in the end I ended up spending a good 3 minutes bleeding it up, but I'm happy with it now, so we'll just have to see how it goes on the road.